Hey y'all, look, y'all get in here. Y'all get up on my porch. Y'all know I like to do my porch pickings on my porch. Y'all get up in here. Let's talk about it, y'all. We got Donald Trump stealing Beyonce's song for his RNC. Cause I guess he felt like since Kamala did it, and he felt like he could do it too, right? If this mofo ain't pandering, but y'all, that's not what I want to talk about. I want to talk about this clip that I saw earlier today. Y'all, get up on my porch. Let's talk about it. This is TalLit. Y'all, when y'all come in, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. But y'all, get up in here because y'all know I ain't about to hold y'all. So I saw a clip today. Y'all, we're talking all things love and marriage, Huntsville. Once again, yeah. I know. Y'all probably getting tired of it. No, you're not. Y'all love it just like I love it. So I saw a clip earlier today. Y'all remember last week, Melody, after Kimmy and Maurice's little event where they came there to do a tasting at their little new mom and pop's restaurant or whatever. Okay, Mel said she had an announcement that she wanted to make, and she wanted to make sure it was okay with Kimmy and Maurice. And Kimmy was like, well, can I ask what it is? You know, because we all know Kimmy don't see it for Mel either. Like, she done fell into the wagon with the Scots or whatever. Okay. All right. Mel told her, it's good, girl, we good. So this is when Mel presents them with an invitation to come to St. Thomas, a vacation or a Melcation that she was going to have or whatever, right? Letitia, she's like, well, you know, when they pop the bottles of the whatever, Letitia's like, well, can I bring a +1? And Mel's like, yeah, sure, you can bring a +1, you know, as long as you don't mind sharing a bed. And Letitia was like, well, no, I got to have my own space, so I won't be doing that or whatever. Moving on. The clip that I saw, that was last week's episode. I'm talking about a clip that I saw today. This clip that I saw today was basically them on the trip. Maybe the first day, the first couple of hours, or whatever. We see Linnell, we see Letitia, we see Mel sitting at the head of the table from the angle I was watching it. We see Sharita, and I'm assuming that Kimmy was there, and I want to say I saw a glimpse of Sonny. Linnell asked, well, is Destiny coming? And y'all, I might be wrong, but it seemed like I heard crickets for like a couple of seconds, right? And then Letitia finally says, well, I invited her. Mel is sitting there kind of looking like she's waiting for the ball to drop, right? Then Sharita, which is Mel's friend that she invited, one of her single girlfriends that she invited on this trip, because Mel already know. And she don't see it for none of y'all, and y'all don't see it for her. Y'all don't support her, but Mel all about getting that money. Mel is gonna stay in her bag. I ain't mad about that. If I got to play nice with you bitches, I'm gonna invite y'all asses on a trip. Why? For one, I can afford it. Yeah, it might be a cash trip, but I'm pretty sure Mel actually had to put forth she had to front some capital to get all these people there, because we already know Carlos King ain't paying them much, right? Anyway, so Letitia says after okay, let me start over, you guys. Bear with me. Y'all, this is my third time trying to make this damn video, so y'all just bear with me, okay? Linnell asked, well, is Destiny coming? Crickets for a few seconds. Letitia says, well, I invited her. Mel is looking around. Sharita is looking at Letitia like, given the history between the two, why did you feel that it was okay to invite her? Well, I sent Mel a text, and Mel said I could bring a +1. Then if we go on to Letitia in her confessional, and Letitia says, I sent Mel the text. I know she saw the text. And I'm over it. Because Letitia's always over something. Like she's always over something. Like she stresses, I'm over it. Or whatever. Letitia, I'm going to start calling her, Are We There Yet? And the reason why I reference Letitia to that movie, Are We There Yet? Because them damn kids is not only getting on their parents' nerve, but they was getting on my nerves too. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? It was getting on my nerves, right? Letitia knows full well what she's doing. Letitia is intentionally being messy. Letitia is intentionally trying to sabotage Mel in anything that Mel does and anything that Mel says. Letitia, you are definitely sabotaging yourself. I see why your husband, Marceau, lets your ass have it any chance that he gets, because your ass don't know how to play. Your ass don't act like, you don't know how to act like you're not in the country, like you're not in Bessemer. And y'all, I ain't never been to Bessemer, so I ain't trying to knock nobody or whatever, but Letitia, for real, Letitia act like she, Letitia's a lot to deal with. A lot. I'm just happy I'm not Marceau. And I'm going to leave that at that. So when Letitia says all this stuff, well, I told Mel, and Mel this, and Mel knew, and I sent her a text. Mel said, well, I sure as hell didn't know it was going to be Destiny. Mel said that. And let's be clear, you guys, because from what Mel has shown us, Mel has several phones. Mel has a burner phone. She got the red phone, and she probably got her personal phone. In my opinion, you guys, I don't think that Letitia actually has Mel's direct line. I don't think she has the direct line. I think Letitia might have the burner phone, the same number that Martell has.
Well, come on.
That's what I believe.
Yeah, come on.
And we all know Mel ain't checking for, if it's a burner phone, she ain't checking that phone that often. Mel is too booked and busy. Mel is busy. Like, Mel got a lot going on. So I can understand the fact of her having several phones. Not just having several phones, but keeping all you people, castmates, in a category. Because if I have more than one phone, first of all, I only have one phone. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I don't want to talk to you, you're going to be on the block list. I love the block list. I will block you and not think 2 seconds more about it after I've done it. So if I was to have 2 or more phones, I could promise you I'm only going to look at them phones periodically, sporadically, every now and again. Letitia, I think it's safe to believe that you own one of them burner phones. You ain't on the main line, honey. I could be wrong, but I don't think that I am. And even if I am, you just might be on the block list. Okay? Y'all. Then, obviously, it was some more conversations that was have or whatever. Because then we see Mel just simply say, fuck Destiny. Mel said that with her whole chest. She said that with conviction. And I'm like, damn right, Mel, fuck Destiny. Now, yeah, I know a lot of people like they don't know what Destiny did so to Mel, for Mel to have dislike or don't want nothing else to do with Destiny or whatever. Look, y'all, I don't have time, and I ain't gonna waste time going down the rabbit hole with you people in the back who don't know what's really going on this show. If you have been a watcher of this show, and not even from the beginning, but from, I'll say, the past 2 years, then you would know exactly why Mel does not mess with Destiny. And I don't blame her. And then you have your others who are saying, well, Mel is mad because Destiny is still friends with Martell. I don't know. Maybe she saw something in Destiny and realized that Destiny wasn't a real friend. Like, for instance, and just in my opinion, when Mel was going through all the mess that she was going through with Martell, and Mel came back from Atlanta, that she stayed in Atlanta with her brother while Martell had the kids, and Martell was supposed to get his ass up out the house with all his stuff. But when she comes back, she goes over to Destiny's house because she just didn't want to deal with all the drama that came with her ex-husband. She goes over to Destiny's house, and Destiny lets her know that she signed her divorce papers, or she's now officially divorced, and Mel is looking at her like, bitch, what? Say what now? Huh? So you witnessed me going through all the mess that she went through with the old Martell Hotel Holiday Inn fella. And Mel is thinking you and LeBarrett is still newlyweds and living y'all best life as best as it could be at that time. And then, no, finally, Destiny says, well, she signed her divorce papers. Mel looking at her like, bitch, so, oh, you too good to go through what I'm going through? And Destiny did say, yeah, I just, you were going through so much, I didn't want to pour all over. Girl, bye. Bye, because any one of my good girlfriends come up to me and telling me what's going on with her, and I know I'm dealing with some mess too with my husband or my ex-husband or whatever, I'm definitely going to share some of my business too. I'm just going to, just on the strength of, girl, I need a shoulder too. Girl, you ain't the only one. Girl, these men ain't shit type conversation. I'm going to do that. Because that's life. Who's perfect? Mel confided in Destiny. And Destiny hid so much of her life from her best good girlfriend. Yeah, she did. And that's not the only reason. That's just one thing that I can remember. And we're not going to talk about the fact that Mel gave her $5,000-$6,000 to pay her electric bill. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about how Destiny was going on anybody's platform to say how Mel wasn't a good friend. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about the fact that Mel has clearly said and drew the line in the sand to show her boundaries with people. After she is done with filming, she cuts filming off. And I'm going to tell you how much I can definitely respect that. Because once I clock out from my job, I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't. Because once I come home, I want to be in my peace. I want to be in my space. I want to be where I can relax. But let me get back on Letitia. You know what? I'm in grievance. I'm in agreement. Y'all, however it's supposed to be said. I'm sorry. But I agree with Dr. Heavenly when she was on the Messy Monday podcast with Carlos King. And because I don't watch it often, but I did watch, I think I want to say it was just this past Monday when she said Mel need to fire all of them motherfuckers, get a whole new set of friends, and say fuck them. Now she might not have said it that way, but that's how I say it. Fuck them bitches. That it's clear they don't like her. She only dealing with them. And if she can't get rid of all of them, please get rid of Letitia. And I know a lot of people out here windmilling for Marceau. I'm going to be honest with you. Marceau can go too. However, Marceau, out of this entire group, might be the only voice of reason, or the only one who has been able to have a level head when dealing with Melody for the most part, in my opinion. I don't trust his ass either. And I don't like Marceau. I don't. But I think Melody feels he's the only one who she can have a conversation with. And he can kind of lead the pack. And when I say lead the pack being Letitia, Maurice, and Kenny. That's just my opinion. Because the Scotts look up to Marceau. They do. I don't know why, but they do. Okay? But yeah, Letitia can definitely go. If I had to vote someone off, it would definitely be Letitia. Letitia's very childish. Letitia, she's childish, she's petty, she's envious, and she's very jealous. And it shows too much. It really does. I don't care how pretty Letitia is or how pretty people think that she is, and she is pretty. But Letitia, her attitude, she need to take it on back there with Miss Wanda in Bessemer. They country as hell. I'm sick of the bodycon dresses. I'm sick of the Target haul. I'm sick of her trying to get at Mel every chance that she gets or whatever. And I wouldn't be surprised if Mel or somebody wants to actually slap the shit out of her, choke her ass out. I'm not saying Marceau should do it. I'm just saying Letitia is annoying as fuck. She's so annoying. And she's very messy. The only reason why she's windmilling for Destiny is because she knew that Destiny and Mel were friends at one point, and now that Destiny and Mel are no longer friends, she's gonna windmill for her. And Kimmy, you're sitting here being so, in my opinion, you're being so complacent. Like honestly, this show has truly, not even the show, but your marriage to Maurice Scott has truly lessened you. It has lessened you. You have been reduced to just one of the motherfucking Scotts. Y'all, I'm out.